Now, Donald Trump's decision to withdraw troops from Syria will allow the Islamic State group to recover. That's according to the Syria Democratic Forces. They're an alliance that's credited with playing a major role in the virtual elimination of IS. This is a statement which says the decision will have a negative effect on the operation to end terrorism. But President Trump has been defending his decision.
We've been fighting for a long time in Syria. I've been president for almost 2 years, and we've really stepped it up, and we have won against ISIS.
Well, many do not agree. France, a key part of the US-led coalition against IS, says it will stay in northern Syria for now. The UK says the threat is still very much alive. I'll show you some recent pictures from British Royal Air Force showing it bombing a target there, key targets. The coalition liberated the last urban IS stronghold in the past few days, actually. So IS has lost territory, but this analysis by the journalist from the New York Times, Rukmini Callimachi, says the big winner, ISIS, they say, which can now breathe a sigh of relief and has begun rebuilding as it did in 2010. Many senators in Washington think pulling out now is too soon.
ISIS is not defeated in Syria and Iraq. I was there just a few months ago. They've been incredibly hurt. And our troops there are an insurance policy against the reemergence of ISIS in Syria and Iraq.
Take a look at this tweet by Donald Trump saying Russia, Iran, Syria and many others are not happy about the US leaving despite what the fake news says. That isn't true. Here's the Russian president. Let's have a look at what Vladimir Putin had to say.
Что касается победы над ИГИЛ.
Regarding the defeat of IS, I am largely in agreement with the President of the United States. Is the presence of American forces in Syria necessary? I think not. Let us not forget that their presence is not legitimate. It is not acknowledged by a United Nations Security Council resolution.
Well, here's the context. Russia and Iran both back the Syrian regime of Bashar al-Assad. Iran sees it as a crucial ally in the region. It will hope this American withdrawal makes it easier to establish supply routes through Iraq and Syria to the militant group Hezbollah in Lebanon. Now, for its part, Russia will find it far easier to exert influence over the situation in Syria with America gone. And then there are the Kurds. US troops have largely been stationed in Kurdish-controlled territory. That's it in green in northern Syria. Indeed, a Kurdish-American alliance played a major role in driving IS out of that area, but Turkey was always uncomfortable with this. It sees the Kurds in Syria as an extension of those fighting for autonomy in Turkey. This is today in Ankara. The Iranian President Hassan Rouhani met the Turkish President Recep Tayyip Erdogan. Turkey has said it is poised to launch a military operation against the Kurdish YPG militia, which it regards as a terrorist group.